Hey everyone, it's Lindsay and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. So today's video is my I drank celery juice to cure my chronic illness 2-year update. So I get so many emails and messages about my celery juice experience, and yes, it's been 2 years and I still drink celery juice almost every day, and yes, I I alleviated the majority of my symptoms. So if you're not familiar with my story of what was going on with me, and this is your first video you're seeing of mine, I'm gonna link below all of my celery juice videos in order, but basically I had severe acid reflux, IBS, the doctor thought I had an autoimmune disease, and I lost 15 pounds. I was basically like bedridden for like a year. It was really bad and traumatizing and painful, and ended up with me having pneumonia and having to take things into my own hands. And so it's 2 years later, and obviously I can live life pretty normal again. So today's video is gonna be all about where I'm at, what my symptoms are like now, what my routine's like now, and also some new developments of what I found that help with my acid reflux problems, which are really exciting because I found out a lot of stuff. Okay, so first off, I want to answer one of my viewers' questions. Asked me, did I have any negative effects of drinking celery juice? And the answer is no. I only had benefits. I would say the only thing that you could say is negative is for like the first week of drinking celery juice, your stomach kind of hurts because it's cleaning everything out, but like it doesn't hurt that bad, at least not for me. I'm not a professional, I'm not a doctor, but I'm just thinking maybe the more that needs to be cleared out of your system, the more your stomach might feel sensitive and for the longer period of time, but that just kind of means it's working and you feel better. So for me, I had no effects at all other than like better skin, better energy, better hair, better stomach, better digestion, everything great. I mean, if you're allergic to celery, that's one thing, but I don't have an allergy, and obviously, I don't even like green drinks, so the fact that I've kept this up for 2 years just goes to show the benefits. Where am I at today? Turns out I have something called LPR, which is silent reflux, which by the way, my doctors didn't tell me I had. I had to look in my doctor's notes to know that I had that. Like, why didn't you tell me? It took about a year to get most of the stuff to go away. Like 2 weeks of celery juice, I started feeling better. I started being like, okay, this could work. 2 months, I started to be able to live again. Took about a year. I had a frog in my throat. It took about a year for that to go away. So at the 2-year mark, I don't really get a frog in my throat anymore. Happens here and there if I eat bad food. I have reflux and I've had it for a long time, but I didn't know because it was so mild. And so how reflux is in me now is I get a sore throat, like a postnasal drip, which I always thought was allergies because I always had a postnasal drip. But now I'm like, oh my gosh, this is acid reflux. And then also, I can't always sleep at night. And I realize that I'm having trouble falling asleep. I mean, there's other things I do that make me a bad sleeper, don't get me wrong, but often it's because of reflux. Like if I eat too close to going to bed, I can't sleep. And now I'm realizing, I'm putting the pieces together, it's mild reflux, but I'm back to like what my symptoms were like 2 years later before I knew something was going on. So it was so mild, how would I know? I just be like, oh, I have allergies, my throat is sore, or I can't go to sleep. Another symptom that I have discovered is related to acid reflux is often, I've never even talked about this before because I didn't even know this was related. And tell me if this happens to you guys too, but I wake up in the middle of the night and I think I'm like dead. Like I can't breathe, I'm gasping for air. Like Alex, he'll wake me up being like, are you okay? And I'm like, was I not breathing? Or sometimes I'll just wake up being like, am I alive? Like I'll sometimes have to walk around because I can't tell if I'm alive. Like it's really bad. And I've gone to doctors all about this because I thought I had like sleep apnea. I didn't know what was happening. And so they put all these tests, and this was before the reflux. This was like 5 years ago. I mean, this has been happening to me for a long time. And they like hook you up to like a breathing thing, and they put things on your heart to track it, to see what's happening. And they basically came back to me and told me I mildly snore. I don't think that's true because I don't really snore. And so I was like, I don't know, but like, okay, I guess nothing's wrong. Well, I joined a Facebook group and other people started talking about like spasms in your throat and reflux, and then it hit. When I'm sleeping at night, I started realizing that I don't have sleep apnea. My heart's not stopping in my sleep, clearly. I've had all these tests. what's happening is I'm choking on my acid reflux at night. Why did nobody tell me that? Well, anyways, long story short, those symptoms have gotten better. Is it 100%? No, because now that I'm feeling better, I don't eat like perfect all the time. So if I eat a trigger food, you know, I'm gonna maybe get a frog in my throat or feel like I can't breathe in the middle of the night, or maybe my voice sounds croaky. I don't know. People comment sometimes my voice sounds croaky, sometimes I don't. But I notice that's getting better. And also all of this is also affiliated with stress as well. It makes me feel like I can't breathe in the middle of the night, affects the acid reflux. Obviously, it's all connected. I'm realizing that I have reflux, and then it comes up, then I can't breathe, and then the pain from the reflux that I don't realize is pain manifests into stress, and it's a cycle. And those are things I'm realizing, and I'm just like, why did no doctor tell me that I was choking on my reflux? Maybe we could have fixed this problem before it got as bad as it did. But you know what? We're working on it now. So, that kind of sums up what my symptoms are now. Just slightly bloated, sometimes a sore throat, sometimes it feels like I have a postnasal drip, and sometimes I feel like I can't breathe in my sleep. But besides for that, I can pretty much eat whatever I want now. Like, I went from not being able to eat carrots to eating everything. On to new things that I found that worked. New things to help you guys. Okay, so I have found some really interesting things that I found alleviate my symptoms. And obviously I'm not 100% because I haven't changed my diet 100%. Like, I'm not perfect, but these are the things that I found are simple things you can do that help. One really big thing that I noticed is posture. This is crazy. And again, I'm in this Facebook group for acid reflux, and someone was talking about how they went to the chiropractor and their neck was like forward and it was causing like their throat to pinch. And I was like, oh my gosh, like that kind of reminds me of my frog in my throat. Like, I don't really, you know, like we're hunching over on our phones and our computer all day. I was like, well, you know, I want to have better posture anyways. Why not try it? So my fiance Alex, I don't know where it is right now, but we found these straps online that you put on you that like help you have better posture. And I've also been doing workouts for better posture. And I'm telling you, the days I wear that, it feels better because I just feel like I have a lot of neck compression. And I think one of you guys commented this on my videos, which also made me think about it more, is like you could be compressing your neck as well. That's like cutting off the flow and causing like pain and tightness in the throat. So I noticed that I feel, I mean, even if you just massage your throat, you feel better. But if you buy one of those, I'll see if I can link it below, like a posture strap, and just work on your posture, it really alleviates a lot of the reflux in the neck symptoms, really everything. Because when you think about it, I mean, think about it, like your esophagus, everything's like a straight line down your body. So if you're like crumpling it up, it's not like, you know, going to be the best thing. So very easy hack to helping acid reflux and just you in general is work on your posture and buy simple posture straps to put on your shoulders to remind yourself. You'll feel a lot better. Another thing that triggers my reflux, and I really need to work on this, is don't eat like super hot foods. And for me, I love burning hot food. Like if my soup doesn't burn my mouth, I don't like it. Like I want it to be hot. Here's the problem I noticed. So there's a couple bad things I do for my reflux at night. I like to eat at night, I get hungry, and I usually like to eat super hot soup at night. And so, one, eating before bed aggravates reflux. And two, I noticed if you drink something, same thing as if you have alcohol or something super acidic, if you have something that's really hot, it's gonna like burn your esophagus. So you're just kind of like irritating your esophagus and like mimicking acid reflux in your esophagus. So another hack that I realized is don't eat food that is too hot, and also don't eat before bed, which you probably knew that one, but the hot one, for me, I was like, wow, all these things I've been doing that I didn't realize. So I have a book that I recommended in another video. Again, I'll link it below, the video and the book. And this is when I thought I had an autoimmune disease, and I was reading about like how to heal your gut, because like autoimmune diseases and acid reflux and all of these things, they stem from your gut. A lot of your illnesses and your body, like all of the good bacteria in your stomach, like it's like the ecosystem of like your health and immunity and all those things, actually they're finding, and they don't fully know everything yet, which is why if you're watching my video and no one can help you, it's because doctors don't know everything. As you can see with the coronavirus, they know less than you think they know, you know? And especially when it comes to your stomach, and your stomach plays a really huge role in your health. And so it's really important to take care of it by taking vitamins and this and that. But what I also found reading these books is that your stomach affects your hormones, and your hormones affects your stomach. And so what things affect your hormones? Well, stress and different things like that. And that's why they say stress affects your stomach and this and that. So I was thinking, well, what if I get a hormone balancing vitamin? Will this help me, you know? So I found a natural hormone balancing vitamin, you know, not like a doctor thing. You can buy it on Amazon. I'll link that below. For me, it's like a female vitamin, but if you're a guy, you know, get one for men. And I've definitely noticed that the reflux and stomach issues are feeling a lot better. Really, a lot of the issues I've had are feeling a lot better taking a hormone balancing vitamin. So I would definitely suggest looking into something over the counter like that. And if you have stomach issues and you already know you have a hormone imbalance, you know, look into eating better foods and balancing out, because there's a correlation between hormones and the stomach, and doctors don't fully know all the details yet, but they are related. So if you can balance your hormones, you can help your stomach, and if you balance your hormones, you help your stress. It's just a big circle, as you all know. So that's another thing that I found was huge in helping that I do now. So again, to reiterate, the top things that I do now is try to not eat foods that are too hot. I try to not eat before bed, hormone balancing vitamin, I sleep elevated, and I have good posture. Posture really helps a lot. And yeah, that is where I'm at on my celery juice journey 2 years later. I just want to remind you guys that if you are dealing with a chronic illness, or you stumbled upon this video because you have acid reflux and GERD and LPR like I do, it doesn't heal overnight. This has taken me 2 years to get to this point. And it took me like 7 months to really start feeling normal, really a year. I mean, I had a frog in my throat for like a year and a half. So, you know, I see a lot of people saying like, celery juice doesn't work. I tried it for 7 days. Well, if you work out for 7 days, are you going to have the body of your dreams? No, it's a lifestyle. You gotta work out every day. And if you stop working out and you stop eating healthy, you're gonna gain the weight. If you break your leg, it doesn't like heal the next day. They put it in a cast for 6 months. You have to have rehabilitation. It takes a year. Your acid reflux in your stomach is the same. It takes time to heal, and it's hard because we're hungry, and if we're not eating and we're not sleeping, it's really hard. But you have to think of the long-term play in this, that every building block taking one step at a time is going to heal you. So it's not like snap of the fingers, you're cured. You really have to put in the effort. You have to eat good. You have to keep trying things. You have to talk to your doctors. You have to do the research. You have to do everything. But I'm telling you, celery juice really did help me. It's the biggest thing that got me back on track out of anything. It helped me better than medicine. It helped me be able to eat things that I wanted again. It really, for me, was a godsend. And I know a lot of people in the comments who watched my videos and tried it have said the same. So, you know, celery juice, like, it's not a brand. It's not something with a promo code. It's not something that you can like sponsor. It's a food you can buy at the store. It's good for you. At the end of the day, it has so many health benefits, and you know, it's not like, ooh, what is this trend going on? We all know that celery is healthy. We all know it has fiber in it, and fiber is good for you. So yeah, if you're looking to be better for whatever is going on, I just want you to have the mindset that you can be better. There are cures to everything. It's just, it has to be discovered. So try to discover it for yourself, because you know, there's different causes for different people. So what works for you might not work for me, and vice versa. You have to find the balance that works for you. There is hope for you. So if you got inspired by my celery juice journey, please comment below. Please tell me your results. People tell me a lot about cabbage juice and aloe and a bunch of other things, so maybe I'll try those next now that I'm mixing up the drinks. Let me know your experiences. I just want to say thank you guys so much for supporting me on this journey. When you guys message me about your acid reflux and different issues, I really enjoy talking to you. It makes me feel special that you guys want to open up to me and that I give you hope through my experiences. And I enjoy talking to you, and you guys mean so much to me, and having this YouTube channel means a lot to me. So thank you so much, and I hope to hear that you're healing on your journey too. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.